Hi everyone. This video covers the material talked about in Pitch Notation 2. Um, the material talks about the 5-line staff, and the 5-line staff is where all of our pitches are written. And they're written as little oblong shapes like this, little note heads. Okay, and unfortunately we don't know what any of those notes mean without a clef sign. And the reading talks about 3 different kinds of clefs. The first kind of clef is the treble clef. Looks like that. It's sometimes called the G clef because that circle tells us where G above middle C is. And so if I write the note head here, that indicates that we would write that note right there because that's the G above middle C. If we write it in the space right there, it's the F below the G above middle C. You can keep going. That's the E, and so on. Okay. The next clef we talked about is the bass clef. That's sometimes called the F clef because it has little dots that tell us where F is below middle C. Dots kind of look like that. Okay, so if I write that note right there, that means that we play this F right there. If I write the G there, that means we play that G. That would be an A right there. Okay. The other clef we talk about is the C clef, and the C clef is movable, which means no matter where it is, it's going to tell you where middle C is. And so C clef looks like this. Little indentation that tells us where middle C is. So that would be middle C. If it was written up here, that's still middle C, still the same note. Okay. So no matter where it's placed, it tells us where middle C is. Sometimes we run out of lines on the staff and we need to use what's called ledger lines. And so take for instance this is a D, which would be this note here. If we want to write the middle C, we can't write it without using an extra line. Like so. So it basically just extends the staff. Okay, and the last thing talked about in your reading is the ottava sign. And the ottava sign just tells us to play or sing a note an octave higher than where it was originally written. And so if we have this C here with an 8 VA over it, that means that we would actually play this note here. Should be an octave up. So this written like that, you actually play that note there. Okay, hope that helps, and see you in the next video.